Hey, YouTube family, how you doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. Thanks for joining me. All right, guys, you've heard about the big, beautiful bill that Trump and his administration has been bragging about, and you've heard his critics talk about, his critics. I don't need to go over it with you, however, why don't we rely on AI now? AI is serving not only the wealthy. They also serve the people too, because we get to kind of understand in the most simplest of forms what's going on with this bill. For example, like this bill is like hundreds and hundreds of pages long, but if you type it into ChatGPT, for example, it sums up the bill in seconds. I'm going to walk through it with you, and we're going to learn together. What does ChatGPT think of Trump's big, beautiful bill? Here's a warning to you, though. A heads up, kind of give you a preview, because I've already looked into it, but I'm going to go live here with you together. We're going to watch it together, but I must warn you, if you are lower middle class or poor, you live in rural areas, you are screwed. Hate to give you a heads up, but don't believe me. Don't believe the politicians. Use ChatGPT to educate yourself. So let's get into it. We're going to look over ChatGPT together and see, what does ChatGPT think of President Trump's big, beautiful bill. Let's go. Hey, let's go. I type in. Here we go. Can you quickly summarize the pros and cons of the big, beautiful bill? I wanted to ask another question too. It's going to be a couple of questions here. Another one is, who benefits from the bill and who suffers? Then I'm like, okay, also, let's ask another question, because, ChatGPT, they will sum it up in seconds. Like I said, it's AI. And I says, also, I heard the bill is stealing from the younger generation. Now, I got this by watching Scott Galloway, who's phenomenal. So I heard the bill is stealing from the younger generation to pay for the wealthy. Today. Is this true? All right, so let's see what ChatGPT has to say. It's searching the web, and within seconds, boom. All right, now it goes down the list. Here's a clear breakdown of the one big beautiful bill. They call it OBBA, including who it helps and who it hurts, and whether it's really taken from the younger generation to fund wealthy. So let's get down to science here. Pros and benefits: tax extension for households and businesses, permanently extends key provisions of 2017 tax cuts, support for business and manufacturing, includes extension of research and development and capital expense. And here's what's more important: it boosts for affluent and high income earners. Increases SALT cap and $40,000 for households earning over $500,000. Now, let's get to the cons. All right, here are the cons. Massive rise in federal deficit. CBO projects it adds 2.6 to 3.8 trillion to the deficit over 10 years. What else? Number 2, deep health and food safety net cuts. Now, these are for low-income people. It tightens Medicaid and SNAP eligibility. CBO estimates 8.6 million could lose Medicaid, with 5.2 million due to new work requirements. Could delay Affordable Care Act premium subsidies and raise costs for enrollees. So you get that if you sign up for Obamacare or you go in a marketplace to get insurance. There are credits that the government takes over. So it says number 3, windfall for the wealthy. The top 1% receive 21%. Let's go down the list. Younger versus older generation. That question, and it says yes. Is it stealing from younger generation? Yes. In a sense, the bill increases current deficits by trillions, which younger and future Americans will have to shoulder through future taxes or reduce public services. A young LinkedIn commenter summarized it bluntly. We're essentially subsidizing the lifestyles of old rich people paid for by my generation. That is absolutely right. Now, let's get to the sum of it all, because we got just a few more minutes here. Who gains and who loses? Beneficiaries, high-income earners, wealthy households, businesses, especially larger and co-op, defense contractors and business sectors. Who loses? Adversely affected? Low-income individuals relying on Medicaid and SNAP, younger generations facing future debt burden, ACA enrollees facing coverage costs, state and clean energy industries, public health vulnerabilities. So summary, wealthy individual and businesses gain the most via extended tax breaks. Low and middle income families, especially on health programs or benefits, face significant cuts. The deficit ballooning implies that younger generations will effectively finance today's benefits. So, yes, the claim that the bill steals from younger generation to pay for the wealthy today carries truth. It shifts fiscal burden forward while delivering immediate gains to current, especially affluent Americans. Now, I think the middle class will be affected greatly too, because that Affordable Care Act. Because think about it. If you get your insurance from the marketplace, like I get my health insurance because I'm self-employed, I get a $750 credit. So it looks like that credit is going to end up, part of it is going to end up dropping because of this cut. So I'll end up having to pay more in premiums for my health care. So I hope you guys get something from this. Leave your comments in the chat. Let me know what you think of the video. And also let me know what you think of this big, beautiful bill. Thanks a lot, and I'll chat with you soon. Love you. Ciao.